Take a deep breath. Now imagine a child. Not the loud one, not the playful one, not the careless one, but the quiet one. The one who was always mature. The one adults described as strong. The one who never caused trouble. Now look closer. That child wasn't mature. That child was surviving. Childhood is supposed to be slow. It is supposed to be filled with scraped knees, loud laughter, curiosity, and safety. A child is not supposed to worry about bills. A child is not supposed to calm down a crying parent. A child is not supposed to feel responsible for keeping the family together. And yet, some do. Some children grow up in homes where emotions are unstable, where love feels unpredictable, where safety depends on staying quiet, where attention comes only when something is wrong. And in those homes, something shifts inside the child's brain. They stop being children. They become observers. They learn to read the room before they learn to read books. They notice tone changes instantly. They feel tension in silence. They sense arguments before the first word is spoken. Their nervous system adapts. The brain says, if the environment is unpredictable, we must stay alert. And so the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, becomes highly active. The body produces stress hormones more frequently. The child lives in low-level survival mode. Not always in visible panic, but in constant readiness. While other children are worried about toys, this child is worried about stability. While others complain about homework, this child worries about whether tonight will be peaceful. They become emotionally older than their years. But emotionally older does not mean emotionally safe. Often, these children experience something psychologists call parentification. This is when a child takes on adult roles too early. They become caregivers. They become mediators. They become emotional support systems. Instead of being protected, they protect. Instead of being comforted, they comfort. Instead of being guided, they guide. And the world praises them for it. You're so responsible. You're so independent. You're so strong. But what people call strength is often suppressed vulnerability. Because here's the hidden truth. When a child grows up too fast, they don't skip pain. They postpone it. They don't stop needing comfort. They just stop asking for it. They learn that their feelings are secondary. And over time, they disconnect from those feelings completely. As teenagers, they often appear calm and composed. But internally, they feel older than everyone around them. They struggle to relate to carefree peers. They feel different, more serious, more aware. They might even feel lonely in crowded rooms. Because when you grow up too fast, you lose the shared innocence that connects children to each other. And then adulthood arrives. And suddenly, everything feels heavy. These individuals often become high achievers. They work hard. They take responsibility. They rarely complain. But they also struggle with burnout, chronic anxiety, fear of failure, difficulty resting, difficulty trusting. Why? Because their identity was built around being the strong one. And if they stop being strong, who are they? Hyper-independence becomes their shield. They say, I don't need anyone. I'll handle it myself. I'm used to being alone. But independence built from pain is not freedom. It is protection. They learned early that relying on others was risky. So they rely only on themselves. But deep down, they crave support. They just don't know how to receive it. In relationships, patterns begin to appear. They attract people who need saving. They become emotional caretakers again. They overgive. They overcompromise. They overfunction. Because love feels familiar only when they are needed. Unconditional love feels uncomfortable. Calm relationships feel boring. Healthy support feels suspicious. Because chaos is what their nervous system recognizes as normal. And then, one day, something cracks. It might be a breakup, a failure, a period of exhaustion, a moment where they simply can't keep being strong. And emotions that were buried for years begin to rise. Grief for the childhood they didn't have. Anger for the responsibility they carried. Sadness for the safety they never felt. This is not weakness. This is delayed healing. Here is the powerful part.
Children who grow up too fast develop incredible abilities. They are deeply empathetic. They are emotionally intelligent. They are resilient. They are perceptive. They can understand people in ways others cannot. They can survive storms that break others. But survival should not be the only story. They deserve softness too. Healing begins when they stop glorifying their pain. When they stop saying, "It made me stronger, so it's fine." Strength should not come at the cost of childhood. Healing means learning to feel safely. Learning that rest is not laziness. Learning that asking for help is courage. Learning that vulnerability does not lead to rejection. It also means reconnecting with the inner child. Doing things just for joy. Allowing play. Allowing silliness. Allowing imperfection. It means telling that younger version of yourself, you don't have to protect everyone anymore. You don't have to hold everything together. You are allowed to be cared for. Growing up too fast shapes the nervous system, but it does not define the future. The brain has neuroplasticity. It can rewire. With safe relationships, with therapy, with self-awareness, with patience. The hyper-alert child can become a regulated adult. The over-responsible child can become a balanced adult. The silent child can find their voice. If you grew up too fast, you were not dramatic. You were adapting. You were doing what your environment required. And now, as an adult, you have a new choice. You can survive, or you can heal. You can keep performing strength, or you can experience safety. And maybe, for the first time in your life, you can grow slowly. Because healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about finally becoming the child who felt safe enough to just be.